Hello everyone, welcome all of you. I am Krishna Singh Rajput, and in the series of GATE Bulletin I am going to cover all the important topics from the subjects with the help of numerical problems, and the topic which I have taken today is AC and DC analysis of BJT. With the help of problem we will try to understand how to do the DC analysis and AC analysis, and to calculate parameters GMR pi, input output resistance, voltage gain, current gain and power gain. So out of all of them anyone can be asked individually, so we'll try to know how to calculate them in series. So we'll calculate all of them, so based on the requirement in the question you can find out any one of them. So in the case of DC analysis we have to follow some protocol that AC voltage sources has to be short circuited, whereas AC current source has to be open circuited, and the capacitor will also be open circuited. Whereas in the case of AC analysis the DC voltage source will be short circuited and DC current source will be open circuited, and the capacitor will be opposite in the case of AC analysis than that of DC. So there it has to be open circuited, so in the case of AC analysis it will be short circuited. So proceeding further with the DC analysis and following the protocols we will try to write the equivalent circuit. So for DC analysis the collector resistance as 3 kilo ohm and the voltage supply is 12 volt, and here the emitter resistance is 2.3 kilo ohm, and now capacitor has to be open circuited. So this there is going to be no path over here, so we need not take any branch, and here also the capacitor will be open circuited, so we need not even worry about the voltage circuit, so voltage source, so it will be open circuited there also. And here it has 9 kilo ohm resistance and 3 kilo ohm resistance grounded at base. And now we'll try to simplify a little further. So first let make some space. So this we can simplify as this will be 3 kilo ohm as it is, and at the emitter also this will be 2.3 kilo ohm as it is, and here also this is 3 kilo ohm as it is. What I am doing is I am just simply taking this particular branch 9 volt at this point, so that we can simplify it using the Thevenin equivalent circuit. So I am doing nothing, just simply these two connected point as they are connected, so this is also will be at 12 volt, so I am just simply drawing it here. So the purpose behind that is I can make the Thevenin's equivalent circuit for these branches. So we have 12 volt over here and 9 kilo ohm resistance and 3 kilo ohm resistance. So we have to calculate VTH and RTH. So VTH will be using voltage division, 3 kilo ohm divided by 3 kilo ohm plus 9 kilo ohm into 12 volts. So this will come as 3 by 12, 1 by 4, or 12 get cancelled, 3 volt. And RTH is going to be we have to short circuit the voltage source, and this will come as 3 parallel 9k, 3k parallel 9k. So we'll simplify it as this point is going to be 3 volt and this resistance will be 3k parallel 9k, and this is 3 kilo ohm, this is 12 volt, and this will be 2.3 kilo ohm. And our aim is to find the current in the branches. So the current in the emitter branch will be IE, and in the collector branch it will be IC, and in the base branch it will be IB. So now we'll write the KVL in the loop, starting from this point to coming back to this point, this because these are grounded, so we can feel them as virtually connected. So we'll try to write the KVL round the loop. So starting from this point, so it is going to be minus 3 volt plus 3k parallel 9k into IB, because the voltage drop is going to be IR, so I is base current and resistance is 3k parallel 9k. and here it is going to be 0.7 volt because it is given as 0.7 volts. So plus 0.7 volt plus 2.3k is the resistance value, and the current is IE is equal to 0. And we have two variables, so let us try to make them one. So we will put IB as IE divided by beta plus 1. The beta is 100 given in the question. So we'll simplify it as minus 3 volt plus 3k parallel 9k divided by 101 plus into IE plus 0.7 plus 2.3k into IE is equal to 0. So IE will be 3 minus 0.7, this 3 and 0.7 I have taken that side, and this will come as 2.3k plus 3k parallel 9k divided by 101, and if you simplify this, the IE will come as 0.98 milliampere. Using calculator you can do 3 minus 0.7 will be 2.3 divided by 2.3k plus 3 parallel 9 first you have to calculate, then divide it by 101 and then divide by the numerator denominator, so it will come as 0.98 milliampere. So we have IE now. So our aim was to calculate GM and R pi. We have calculated IE as 0.98 milliampere. So IC, the collector current, will be given as beta by beta plus 1 into IE. So 100 divided by 101 into 0.98, it will come as 0.977 milliampere. So now our aim was to find GM. GM is equal to IC by VT, and IC is 0.977 milliampere divided by VT is 25 millivolts. So we will keep it as 0.977 divided by 25 itself. And in the case of R pi is beta by GM, and the beta is 100 and GM we have calculated as 0.977 divided by 25. So this will come as 25 kilo ohm. So using DC analysis we have calculated transconductance and R pi. So this itself might be a question for 1 mark or 2 mark depending on the complexity of the problem given in the exam. And now proceeding further with the AC analysis, we will have to follow the other protocols. So as of now we have calculated GM as 0.977 divided by 25 and R pi as 2.5 kilo ohm. So in the case of AC analysis, as I mentioned protocols, that DC voltage has to be short circuited. So this DC volt 12 volt will be short circuited, means it will become 0 volt, and the capacitor has to be short circuited and there is no current source, so we need not worry about that. So equivalent AC circuit we will have to drive right this time. So this will be 3 kilo ohm and this will be 0 volt, and 9 kilo ohm, this will also be at 0 volt because these 2 points are connected together, and this is 3 kilo ohm. And now this capacitor has to be short circuited this time. So now the AC voltage source is going to come into the picture. This is 2.3 kilo ohm, and the AC model of the BJT is pi model, which we have to make something like this. This is R pi and the current is going to be IB, and here it will be beta times of IB, and we are not considering early effects, so we need not worry about the R naught. So before this side, this is having 3 kilo ohm and 9 kilo ohm at this particular point, both are connected at 0 volt, so we can take as 9 kilo ohm, and this another one will be 3 kilo ohm, and now we have plus minus V in, the supply voltage, and they are connected here. So at the output we have 2.3 kilo ohm as a RL. Actually, I have done a small mistake here. Here also in the question, one capacitor is given in parallel to the emitter resistance. So, though it is not going to give any effect on the DC analysis, whatever we have done previously, because in the case of DC analysis, the capacitor will be open circuited, so it is not going to give any effect. But in the case of AC analysis, it is going to be short circuited. So, this 2.3 kilo ohm is not going to come into the picture. So, that's what the mistake we have done. So we have to make it grounded. And also here this capacitor is getting short circuited, so this 3 kilo ohm also we are missing, 0 volt. So this is 3 kilo ohm now. And now the AC equivalent circuit of BJT is pi model, and this base is grounded because this particular capacitor is going to get short circuited, so the base is going to be grounded. So these all 3 points are at 0 volt, so we can feel them as connected virtually. And now this is going to be the collector current, and at the collector point 3 kilo ohms are going to come in the parallel. So 3 kilo ohm parallel 3 kilo ohm, and this is also at 0 volt because this is also at 0 volt and this is also at 0 volt. So now we'll try to write the voltage gain. So voltage gain is going to be AV, and the voltage at collector is V naught, and the voltage at base is V in. So V naught by V in we need to find out. So in the all these three branches, 3 kilo ohm, 9 kilo ohm and R pi, the voltage difference is going to be same, plus minus V in. So V in is going to be IB into R pi, and in this particular path the current IC is going to be beta times of IB, and if we write value for V naught is equal to IR, but the current is going in this direction, so we have to write minus of IC into 3K parallel 3K. So V naught is going to be minus of 100 times of IB into 3K parallel 3K. So now if we put it here, V naught is going to be minus 100 times of IB 3K parallel 3K divided by IB into R pi. R pi we have calculated as 2.5 kilo ohm, minus 100 into 3K parallel 3K divided by 2.5 kilo ohm. So this is going to come out as minus 60 volt, minus 60, not volt. So 3K parallel 3K is 1.5, 1.5 into 100, 150, 150 divided by 2.5 is 1500 divided by 25. Yeah, so it is going to come as minus 60. And also we were interested in calculating input and output resistance. So input resistance we have to calculate at this point. So input resistance is going to be 3K parallel 9K parallel R pi. So R in will be 3K parallel 9K parallel R pi is 2.5 kilo ohm. And the output resistance we will have to calculate from the voltage output. So here from here we will calculate the output resistance. So it is simply going to be 3K parallel 3K. 3K parallel 3K. Okay, so that's all. We have calculated input output resistance and voltage gain, and now we have to calculate the current gain as well as power gain. So we had our circuit like this, Vn, V in, and here it was 3K parallel 9K parallel 2.5K, and the current is IB, and here we have 100 IB 3K parallel 3K plus minus V naught. And now we wish to calculate the current gain AI. AI is going to be IL divided by I in, so load current divided by input current, and also we'll not write it as 3K parallel 3K, because we need to calculate the current in the load only, because only this 3 kilo ohm is going to be considered as RL. So IL is going to be I is equal to V by R, so V naught divided by 3K. R is 3K, and in the case of I in is equals to V in by R in, and the input resistance is 3K parallel 9K parallel 2.5K. This will come as 1.18 kilo ohm. It will come 1.18 kilo ohm. So if we write AI is equal to IL by I in, so this will be V naught by 3K divided by V in by R in is 1.18K. So V naught by V in into 1.18 divided by 3, 1.18K divided by 3K, and V naught by V in is nothing but voltage gain, which we have calculated as minus 60 into 1.18 divided by 3. So the current gain is going to come out as minus 23.6. So previously we have calculated the voltage gain, and now we have the current gain as well. And also I have talked about AP, the power gain, which is going to be the multiplication of voltage gain into current gain. So always keep in mind, voltage gain can be V out by V in, current gain can be IL by I in, load current divided by input current. But don't mistake that power gain is going to be power out divided by power in. So it is just simply going to be the multiplication of voltage gain and current gain. So if we multiply AB with AI, this is going to give minus 60 into minus 23.6. So it will come out as 1416. So that's all. We have calculated all the parameters in the case of DC analysis as well as AC analysis. So just for summarizing, I'll write all the parameters, all the answers, whatever we have calculated. So in the case of DC analysis, we started with protocols of writing equivalent circuit, and we had ended up with GM is equal to 0.977 divided by 25, and then we had calculated R pi is equal to 2.5 kilo ohm, and then proceeded further with AC analysis, and again followed the protocols to write the AC equivalent circuit, and then we calculated the input resistance as 1.18 kilo ohm and the output resistance as 3 kilo ohm parallel 3 kilo ohm, which is 1.5 kilo ohm, and then we calculated the voltage gain as minus 60 and the current gain as minus 23.6, and then we also had calculated the power gain as AV into AI, which was 1416. So this is the procedure with any kind of problem, and any of the parameters can be asked in the exam. So that is all for this particular session. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section, and also if you want me to make problem solving video on any other concept, that also you can mention in the comment section. Thank you.